Meg the Egg is a story about a girl born in an eggshell whose parents don't want her to get cracked. It's a coming-of-age story about a girl in an eggshell.
I think Meg the Egg is about a girl learning how to grow up and what it means. She's finally learning how to let go of what she's known as a kid and kind of become her own person.
This play is the sweetest and most humorous take on a pretty painful subject for both kids and parents.
The play is about like those moments of transformation when you realize either as a parent or as a kid, they are slowly stepping away.
Meg the Egg first started as a monologue for the playground workshops, which were before the 10-minute play festival. It first started from an image. Nate Epler handed out images of wacky-looking characters to people.
The exercise that started Meg the Egg is in the first level workshops that we do at the Theater Bug. We start with character. I found one of the best ways to do that is to present the students with a sort of gallery of images. They're wildly different, like from different eras, different poses, different character types, all that stuff. And from there, kind of start the process of generating a character.
My picture was of a woman in an eggshell with her legs out of the eggshell and her head, and it really inspired me.
I've done this exercise many times with a lot of different students, and I don't think anybody's ever chose that picture before, but there was something about it that Huck found compelling. And he found it compelling enough that he wrote it in that level class and in the next level class, and then continued working on it as a 10-minute play.
I think just the absurdity of the image is what really spoke to me. It looked like there was a story.
I'm one of the few students who has had the experience of being in all 3 of the student-written plays. It's very different because you get to experience what it's like for a student to write a show. You get to see how the play will change. You always get to experience what the student is learning by workshopping with them.
The playground is such a great opportunity for young writers to learn how to tell stories. It can be intimidating just to get started writing, and it's made so easy through these workshops.
The playground has evolved so much since we dreamt it up, and it's been so exciting to see. In the fall, which is kind of the beginning of our year, we run on a school year calendar, we provide a lot of opportunities for workshops. And so we've got writers who have never written before in their lives, and we've got kids who already have a passion and a skill set for this that want to grow it. And then the next step is our 10-minute play festival. So the 10-minute play festival is not a contest. We don't choose our favorite play or whatever we think the best play is. When we're thinking about selecting a playwright, we have to consider a lot of things, but I think the biggest thing that comes into consideration is why this story and why this storyteller and why now. In Huck's case, in the 10-minute play festival, the audience had a very specific and very strong reaction to this play. Another reason why we chose this play was because it was so unique and imaginative. I can't compare it to anything. This is a Huck Paisley play, and absolutely no one else is.
We're asking a lot of these students, but there's definitely a net, and Corey and I are there to make it as safe as possible, but the writer is the one on the trapeze, you know what I mean? Huck is truly flying into new territory in this play.
So a lot of the early days were join a Zoom call with Nate Epler and sometimes Corey Lamel, and we'd go over everything we needed to do. So we'd talk about the outline, and then we'd write characters and come up with stories and scenes and sketches. And I learned a lot about how to keep things interesting.
The special thing about it being a student-written play is that it can reach out to both adults and kids, because it's written as a student, but it's also showing how kids can understand adult things.
Developing a play is about listening to the writer and encouraging the writer to listen to themselves. Instead of us telling Huck, here's how you do it, or here's exactly what it's supposed to be, we try to make enough room that Huck can find those things on his own.
This opportunity is once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for young writers, kind of one of a kind. I don't know any other program like it. It's exciting and a little bit scary to put yourself out there, but it's ultimately so rewarding. I feel like I can do things that I never thought were possible.
I think that by the Theater Bug doing the process the way they do it, it makes me feel so much more comfortable knowing that I will have a safe space if I ever need to tell like a story, because I've been able to see students be able to share their narratives in such a safe and comfortable way.
The play's joyful. Like the play is like an absolute like it's genuinely funny, but it's also genuinely genuine. And I think that's sort of unexpected from a play that has a giant egg at the center of it.
I'm always excited for people to come see a show at the Theater Bug because I think that every time somebody walks through the door, I get the opportunity to know how surprised they're going to be by how exceptional the kids are. But I am extra excited for people to come see this show.
Theater is a bonding experience, watching something together with an audience. I think it brings people closer together.
It will be memorable. I'm so excited to know that Tigris Parada and Lucero Gomez and Huck Paisley's first produced plays happened on our stage.
If you don't like eggs, don't come see the show.
That's going in.